All right, today, Carolina Design with Wood. My name is Anthony. I'm going to be doing a slight review of Dewalt brushless 60 volt max TrackSaw. Of course, there's no blade in it. It has a setting from 0 to over 2 inches. If you press into safety, you can see how far the blade comes out on its own. You can go in at 47-degree angle. You have a variable speed dial right here. Safety control mechanism here. If you have a dust collection system, it can attach here. It does put out a good amount of dust. For this video, unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing a dust collection system because I haven't installed one yet. But I will be cutting 3 pieces of birch plywood, 1/2 inch piece. So that's going to be 1.5 inches of birch plywood being cut at one time with this, instead of using a standard table saw where you have rollers and it's a setup and a takedown process. With a TrackSaw, it's really this piece right here. The track blade. This is a 5-inch track blade. They do sell the same one in 120 inches. So I go ahead and pre-mark my lines on my wood. That way I can just cut straight down this line, and I already have the lines matched up. So here we go with some cutting. Okay, so I do have my lines already marked out at 48 inches, which is exactly half of the length of the board I want to cut. The TrackSaw is already laid. It's already in place to go back and forth. Doesn't really require too much danger on your side. You just want to make sure that the support underneath it is not in the way of the blade, because it will cut the support underneath. So and as you can see, it cuts. Alright, I've got the lines already marked up. It's in a straight line all the way up and down. TrackSaws for a reason, because it easily glides back and forth. You just want to make sure you're doing it on your most comfortable hand. And just move it to the next plane. Alright, so again, TrackSaw's lined up. You can't see it, but I got my pre-marked lines of exactly 24 inches here, here. So just slide it over again. Since I moved that one, I'm just going to double check over here. Right, there we go. So the TrackSaw is on track. I do need to move the saw horses at a different angle so they don't collapse inward on me. I have had that happen to where, because I didn't move the saw horses correctly, it caused the boards to fall in. Thank you, Mills, for helping, and Oliver is in charge of the filming right this second, so it's always great to have help now that everything's lined up. The great thing about the TrackSaw, keeps your fingers completely out of harm's way. And another successful cut. All right, well, thank you for taking the time to watch my video presentation of the Dewalt TrackSaw. As you can tell, it fits onto the track, slides very easy, keep it clean from debris, slides, just really smooth. It's a very accurate cut. You can cut about 1.5 inches, really good cut, but it can do up to 2 inches. Take the battery out when you're not using it for safety. It is a Dewalt 60-volt battery. I do keep a backup of this. You never know when it's going to run out of juice. And the battery has a checker where it will let you know if it's slow or not. One of my favorite tools in the shop is the Dewalt TrackSaw, very durable. Again, gloves necessary to keep splinters out of your hands. They're not going to prevent you from getting cut, but splinters are not fun. Eyeglasses help to keep dust out of your eyes. Earplugs to just help your hearing and maintain being able to not have your hearing blasted from the loud saw sounds, and the face mask, which I love to wear. It just prevents the dust from getting into my nose and mouth.